afternoon. Good afternoon and welcome to the 208th commencement of Tarleton State University. This is a magnificent day for the university as these graduates join the ranks of distinguished Tarleton alumni. To open this ceremony, the colors will be presented by the Texan Battalion Color Guard. The national anthem will be sung by senior music major Miss Crystal Smith. She will be accompanied by the Tarleton Wind Ensemble. Following the national anthem, the invocation will be given by Dr. Kyle McGregor, Vice President for the Division of Advancement in External Relations. Gentlemen, I ask that you please remove your caps, and all who are able, if you will please stand and remain standing for the posting of the colors, the singing of the national anthem, and the invocation.
Face, post, march. Ready, post. Ready, move. Present, arms.
Please join me in the invocation. On this commencement day, while we have all traveled different paths to reach this milestone, today we are of one mind and one heart in giving thanks for these students and for all they will accomplish. As we reflect on all that is past and all that is yet to come, we are mindful of the many people to whom we owe thanks. Families that encouraged education, teachers and mentors who shared their knowledge and experience, friends who provided support and helped make a lifetime of memories. We ask that these graduates reflect the core values of this university as they use their knowledge and abilities to act with integrity, standing up for what is right, to serve and lead others with compassion, to foster a culture of civility, kindness, and inclusion, to respect and shape traditions for our time, to set a standard of excellence and strive always to reach it. May the gratitude we feel today inspire each of us to bring even greater joy into our lives and the lives of others. Amen.
Please be seated. Well, congratulations, graduates. This is a glorious day as we celebrate your achievements. Today is a milestone for you and your family and your friends. We know you have worked very hard, you've sacrificed, and I expect many of you have dreamed about this day. These graduates have followed different paths to Wisdom Gym and to this special celebration. Some of you may have become Tarleton students right out of high school. Some after raising a family or possibly military service. Some transferred in from other institutions. But however your journey may have begun, you have all found the finish line together. You have earned your Tarleton degree and joined the ranks of Tarleton alumni. And for that reason, we are very, very proud of you. Now, while you may have been laser focused on completing your degree, you may have missed a few things that happened around you over the last couple of years. For example, American Idol finally ended with 15 winners. Yeah, you're happy about that, huh? Jeff Gordon retired after 93 NASCAR wins, and Peyton Manning ended his NFL career with a Super Bowl win. Bronco fans over on this side, huh? Well, like them, you are ending this chapter of your life as winners as well. But other things happened along the way of your college education. The iPhone went from a 5, maybe a 4 for some of you, to the 6. One Direction, well, they went the other direction, from 5 singers to 4. Over the last 5 years, there have been 54 episodes of Game of Thrones, 24 superhero movies, and more than 2,000 TED Talks posted to YouTube. Along the way, the university has changed as well. New facilities, new programs, and even new campuses. We welcome John Tarleton back to the campus in the form of a remarkable statue on Alumni Island, a place that I know a lot of you will take a photo this weekend. You've put up with detours and dust, construction fences, and orange cones. More disruptive possibly than construction, though, has been some wild weather that has forced campus closings. But neither snow, rain, hail, flooding, or even a tornado could keep you from completing your degree. Members of this class have committed themselves to Tarleton's core values: tradition, integrity, civility, leadership, excellence, and service. For example, Chase Rathke, he's a member of our track team and an NCAA champion in the 1,500 meters. Congratulations, Cody. Cody Lamb has been to 4 CNFR, College National Final Rodeos, and was a member of our 2015 National Champion Rodeo team. Isabel, congratulations to Cody. Isabel Jimenez Perea is the first time ever, 4-time Lone Star Player of the Year. On Wednesday, Isabel led the women's golf team to their 3rd straight NCAA Western Regional Championship, and she was the medalist for the tournament at 6 under par. Isabel is in this class and with her parents from Spain today. Chase, Cody, and Isabel have certainly added to the Tarleton tradition of excellence. Mike Fowler, he's juggled multiple commitments: husband, father, student, volunteer, coach, and employee. He works the 11 to 7 a.m. shift so he can attend class and help coach his children's sports team. Known for his integrity and passion for developing students, Mike has earned his teacher certification today. Congratulations to Mike. And then Jeremy Talton mentored 32 freshman women as a residential leader. He also interned for Career Services and was an officer for Tarleton Ambassadors. He will put his leadership skills to use in the classroom teaching mathematics. And then Stephanie Cornegay not only loves Tarleton traditions, she was a big part of one. She was elected Homecoming Queen in 2015. Stephanie is a kinesiology major and was a 2-year member of the track team and a Tarleton transition mentor. The class of 2016 has given thousands of hours of service to this community and to the university. Over 6,000 students, faculty, and staff volunteered for this year's Tarleton Roundup, Day of Service, and Day of Giving. We celebrate each of you for how you have lived out our core values. Now, as you move on, know that you take Tarleton with you. Friends that will last a lifetime. A network of faculty and staff mentors to call upon. Wonderful memories of your time at the university. And importantly, you take the core values with you. As educated men and women, as Tarleton graduates, much is expected of you. And I ask you to be the difference. Be the difference in the lives of others, in your families, in your careers, and in your communities. Live Tarleton's core values. They will provide a compass in a world that is challenging and changing. And on this special day, I offer you just a few more words of advice. For those of you who like your easy chairs and your remotes, remember this: there's no remote in life. You need to get up and change something yourself. For those of you who are health conscious, and I know there are a lot of kinesiology majors in here, remember that pizza is not at the top of the food pyramid. Eat healthy. It will matter later in life. Be on time, especially for your first job interview. And for those of you who can't put down your phones, don't start all your communications with a hashtag or end them with a string of emojis. Practice the art of real communication. Leave the camera in your pocket and occasionally remember the moment in your heart. And here's one that I think is really important for Tarleton. Keep wearing purple and white. Finally, say thank you. Thank you every day, starting with the family and the friends who helped bring you to this commencement day. On this Mother's Day, we extend a very special thank you to the mothers, the grandmothers, the great-grandmothers that are with us today. You have nurtured and encouraged, I expect you prodded, and you prepared these graduates throughout their lives so that they can be both happy and successful. We know these graduates didn't get here alone. This day belongs to all of the families and the friends in the audience today, and we congratulate you and we thank all of you as well. And so I'd like to ask the mothers and the grandmothers, fathers, grandfathers, families, and friends, if you would please stand. And then graduates, I would like you to give a great shout out to your family and friends that helped you to get to this day. Family and friends, please stand. Graduates, say thank you to these folks. Thank you. Now, at this time, I would like to recognize members of the platform group. Would they please stand when introduced, and will you please hold your applause until all are standing? Dr. Karen Murray, Provost and Executive Vice President for Academic Affairs. Dr. Laura Boren, Vice President for Student Life. Dr. Ty Minkler, Vice President for Finance and Administration. Dr. Kyle McGregor, Vice President for Advancement and External Relations. Dr. Jordan Barkley, Dean, College of Education. Dr. Steve Steed, Dean, College of Business Administration. Dr. David Dreckhammer, Interim Dean, College of Agricultural and Environmental Sciences. Dr. Credence Baker, Assistant Dean, College of Graduate Studies. Dean Kelly Styron, Dean, College of Liberal and Fine Arts. Representing the College of Science and Technology, Dr. Arthur Lowe, Department Head, Department of Chemistry, Geosciences, and Physics. Dr. Javier Garza, Assistant Vice President for Enrollment Management. Janice Horak, Assistant Vice President for Development. Dr. Don Beach, Faculty Senate President. Caleb Chapman, Staff Council Representative, and Donna Strohmeyer, Chair of the Commencement Committee. Please join me in recognizing these outstanding Tarleton leaders. As was explained before the processional, some graduates are wearing colorful cords that represent high achievement and academic honors. Some graduates are wearing red, white, and blue cords representing achievement and honor of a different sort. They are veterans who we recognize today for their service to our nation. It is their sacrifice and that of their families that allows us to freely pursue life, liberty, happiness, and our education. I would like to ask all veterans in the class and all veterans in the audience if you would please stand and allow us to thank you for your service to our nation. Veterans, please stand. Will Lieutenant Colonel Marty Deckard please come forward along with Cadet Stacy Flores, who will be receiving her commission today. Over the years, the sons and daughters of Tarleton have brought honor to this university through exemplary service to our nation, ensuring our freedom and the opportunity for all to pursue an education. Tarleton has a long and proud association with the ROTC program dating back 100 years. During our commencement ceremonies this weekend, 15 graduates will be commissioned as officers in the United States Army. The oath of office will be administered to Cadet Flores, a kinesiology major from Killeen, Texas, by Lieutenant Colonel Marty Deckard.
Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name.
I, Stacy Flores,
Having been appointed an officer
having been appointed an officer
in the Army of the United States
in the Army of the United States
and the grade of second lieutenant,
in the grade of second lieutenant,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States
that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
and that I will bear true faith
and I will bear true faith
and allegiance to the same,
and allegiance to the same,
and that I take this obligation freely
and I take this obligation freely
without any mental reservations
without any mental reservation
or purpose of evasion,
or purpose of evasion,
and that I will well and faithfully
and that I will well and faithfully
discharge the duties
discharge the duties
upon the office which I'm about to enter.
upon the office which I am about to enter.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations and Godspeed, Lieutenant.
Thank you, Lieutenant Colonel Deckard, and congratulations to the newest second lieutenant in the United States Army, Stacy Flores. We thank you for your dedication and service to our country. Graduates, this is your day. Woohoo! It is you we are here to celebrate, and for this reason, a member of the graduating class has been invited to address the commencement audience. Today's speaker is Cassandra Cutbirth of Mahannes, Texas. I'm from Oklahoma. A 4-year student athlete on the Tarleton volleyball team, Cassandra was a member of our first volleyball team to win a Lone Star Conference championship and first to go to the NCAA playoffs. Cassandra is the second of the Cutbirth sisters to play volleyball for Tarleton. A psychology and biomedical science major, she is a chemistry tutor and member of several honor societies. Cassandra intends to pursue a master's in medical laboratory science and then on to medical school. She is considering a career as a clinical psychiatrist, but she does have an alternative plan. In high school, she developed an interest in comedy, performing improv and sketch comedy. She still has a dream to one day be on Saturday Night Live. Comedian or clinical psychologist. As she points out, these aspirations are not so far apart. She wants to make people happier and feel better by medicine or laughter. Maybe both? Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Cassandra Cutbirth to the podium.
Good afternoon, President Ottavio, Provost Murray, faculty, staff, families, and fellow graduates. I'm honored to be given the opportunity to address you on behalf of the class of 2016. I'd like to begin by thanking the faculty and staff for all the time and effort you've put into getting us here today. I would also like to thank you for scheduling office hours. It allowed most of your students to work at a crying schedule in alignment with your own. To our families and friends, I say thank you for not only being here to celebrate the finished product, but helping manufacture it as well. And thanks also to Oscar P., without whom John Tarleton might never have attempted the long walk from Tennessee. To give you more insight to how surrounded and loved I feel today, I have a quote from Inherent the Wind. Henry Drummond says, "It's the loneliest feeling in the world to find yourself standing up when everyone else is sitting down." But I'm honored to be up here and represent the class of 2016 by telling you about my experiences here in the school we love and call home. My journey here started in a land very different from the beauty of what we all see in Erath County. I hail from the foreign West Texas, where tumbleweeds literally roll across the roof of your car and rattlesnakes live in your boots at night. The beauty of the land was part of my reason for choosing Tarleton. When I visited and saw the green grass and the multitudes of cows, I thought to myself that if just the land around here could give use and sustain life, the school built from the land would give tenfold more of each. Tarleton life has filled us with knowledge, and after today, with degrees in hand, we'll be made useful to the world. Almost as useful as finding an empty parking spot 2 minutes before class. One of my fondest memories at Tarleton happened in a parking lot. I was a freshman getting into my car and was approached by a group of masked, shrill-sounding students who called themselves the Purple Poo. They asked for a ride across campus to get to a Texas A&M softball game. What choice did I have but to say yes and document the moment by taking a selfie with the Pooh? They rewarded me with my very first Pooh sign. And to those of you visiting, a Pooh sign here at Tarleton is basically gold. Most of my experiences here don't apply to the majority of students. I was fortunate enough to be a student athlete and a member of the Tarleton State volleyball team. It was with this team that I've spent the majority of the 24 hours I have in a day. It was also with this team and in Wisdom Gym that I made some of my favorite memories. I should correct that. It was in Canyon, Texas that the first two of my favorite memories happened. First was being the only team in 7 years to beat West Texas A&M in the box. Second was celebrating the first conference tournament championship title in Tarleton State volleyball history. Back in Wisdom Gym was my final favorite memory, where we hosted the conference tournament for the first time ever. We've all fortunately been a part of many firsts as our time here as students at Tarleton. Our first roommate who didn't share our blood type, our first time to get sick without someone taking care of us, and even our first gourmet meal that came straight from a microwave. And that last first really shows you that we learn as much outside the classroom as we do inside. But with first come last, like the last time you live in a dorm, the last time you can get true affordable health care, the last time you skip a Friday 8 a.m. class because of your Thursday night activities, and even the last time some of us will ever see each other again. We don't wish for last, but they are among life's truths. Some truths I have found to be important are that goodbyes are hard, nothing worth having comes to you easy, and whether a memory is a happy one or a sad one, it will still help you grow. Growth can take you one of two places: forward into success, or back, where starting over is never easy, but it's necessary. A great example of this is the growth of Tarleton since we started as freshmen here. The university added 2 new dorms with 2 more underway, began renovation and construction in the Midlothian, Waco, and Fort Worth campuses, remodeled the OA Grant building, finalized the planetarium, and had a total reduction of 4 parking lots, much to the frustration of anyone with a car. But the growth of Tarleton has been just as necessary as our own growth here. The school has been built up, knocked down, and finally polished to perfection in a similar way to everyone who sits before me. I would like to leave you by taking you back to the beginning. I quoted Henry Drummond because I wanted to remind you that sometimes you will have to do things by yourself. Sometimes we have to stand out of a crowd and be the voice when there is no other voice heard. So as a parting thought, I want you to all reflect on what brought you here today. Was it a childhood dream, an epiphany in the middle of the night, or maybe even a thought that blossomed as you continued your education? However you got here, I'm proud of you. I'm proud to call you a classmate and fellow human being who will go and stand in a world that insists on sitting down. Emily Dickinson wrote, "The soul should always stand ajar, ready to welcome the ecstatic experience." Class of 2016, I welcome with you the ecstatic experience of what we are all a part of today and for the rest of our lives. Thank you.
Thank you, Cassandra, for your remarks. You have represented your graduating class very well. At the heart of a Tarleton education is our distinguished faculty. Their scholarly work creates new knowledge that improves all of our lives. As teachers and scholars, they define Tarleton's excellence. The faculty have been partners with these graduates as teachers and mentors, challenging and supporting students as they have worked toward this day. From the Texan tour leaders who gave you your first look at this campus, to the grounds crews that keep it so beautiful, and to the team that organized these 7 commencement ceremonies, hundreds of staff members have made Tarleton your home away from home. Like your family and friends, our faculty and staff members take great pride in your graduation. They've devoted their professional careers to preparing you for success in your careers and in your communities. Will the representatives of the faculty and staff please stand and let us recognize you? And now, we're to the most important part of the ceremony, the presentation of your degrees. I'd like to welcome to the podium Dean Barkley to present and recommend the candidates for the baccalaureate degree.
Will the candidates for the bachelor's degree in the College of Education please rise? Graduates, today marks what will surely be one of the most memorable days of your lives. It's my hope that you've used your time at Tarleton in the College of Education to build lasting friendships, to find a mentor or a touchstone, and to develop the skills you will need to successfully carry the Tarleton name into your chosen field. As Ralph Waldo Emerson once said, whatever course you decide upon, there is always someone to tell you that you're wrong. There are always difficulties arising which tempt you to believe that your critics are right, but to map out a course of action and follow it to an end requires courage. That you have made it to these seats today is a testament to your courage, and I commend you. Provost Murray, the students standing before us are the educators, coaches, athletic trainers, and psychologists of tomorrow. These graduates will no doubt leave our gates to act with integrity, to demonstrate sound leadership practices within their respective fields, to uphold the traditions that have indelibly marked them while here at Tarleton, to demonstrate true civility to all mankind, to strive for excellence in each task they encounter, and to impact the lives of thousands of young people through service to their families, communities, and beyond. Our future stands before us, and as Dean of the College and on behalf of the faculty, I am extremely proud to recommend for graduation these students who have satisfied the degree requirements of the College of Education.
President DeTavio, these students are candidates for the baccalaureate degree as prescribed by the faculty of Tarleton State University and the Board of Regents of the Texas A&M University system. As Chief Academic Officer, I present them to you with both personal pleasure and Tarleton pride.
Graduates, by the authority vested in me as president of Tarleton State University, I confer the bachelor's degree upon those of you who have successfully met all requirements associated with those degrees. You now hold all honors, rights, and privileges belonging thereto. I charge you as educated men and women of the world to use your education in the service of others. Congratulations, graduates. Now, if you would please be seated, and student marshals, would you please bring the graduates forward to receive their diplomas.